much. So now let's continue. There was then, of course, the infamous Mitch McConnell tape promising David Koch that if the Republicans took power, there would be no increase in the minimum wage, no extension of unemployment benefits, and no relief for students who were crushed by $1.3 trillion of high-interest student debt. The only person who used that I could see was Grimes. Allison Grimes, much maligned, seemed to me a certain amount of fight, and certainly a campaign that was more radical than most Democratic campaigns because it had to be. She had to attack McConnell, therefore she had to attack Koch. She had to attack something substantive. The Democrats had no job program. They had a few floating things, but at the same time, remember that Obama backed off on the minimum wage campaign. In midsummer or early summer, Obama backed off on the minimum wage campaign, saying it's too divisive. Why don't you people go forward in the various states and do that, which then, of course, did happen. At the same time, the Republicans ran on nothing. They had pure demagogy, no program. What are your intentions? We won't tell you. We hate Obama. We're not Obama. That's the Republican campaign. And that, of course, is a piece of pernicious nonsense. The media, in a sweetheart symbiosis with those Republicans, essentially said, we'll let you off. We won't ask you what you're going to do. And now they pull it up out of their nose. So we have all of this having happened. Now, the situation, of course, is quite grim. However, we look at Obama in his post-election speech, and then today, the lunchtime meeting with the various congressional leaders. His line is, I think accurately, you guys ran on nothing. Now tell me what you want. We'll let the pundits figure this out. I heard the 1/3 who voted. I also heard the 2/3 who didn't vote. So Dana Milbank of Skull and Bones says essentially that he's not suitably contrite. The others, Krauthammer says it's a policy of petulance and denial. I urge Obama to hang tough. I would say to Obama, go big, go long, do something for those Hispanics, right? You can't expect to get Hispanic votes if you don't do something for them. How about those students? You didn't do a damn thing for the students. Obama, you could have said, I think Elizabeth Warren was right, not this year, but last year. The old Elizabeth Warren is interesting right now from last year. The 0.75% paid for by the Federal Reserve. Now you're talking something halfway serious. 3.5% paid through the Treasury. A bad joke. So I would say to Obama, I would urge you, hang tough. Do something big and spectacular for the Hispanics. And then, as Mitch McConnell said, you're going to have a red flag. You're showing a red flag to the Republican bull. Yes. Or, as Boehner says, if you play with matches, you will burn your fingers. Take that threat and put it you know where. And, of course, poisoning the well. That's the other one. Look, the hypocrisy of the Republicans, and indeed of many voters, is amazing. They say, we don't like acrimony, we don't like gridlock, we don't like attack ads, and then they reward the party of national sabotage, gridlock, and attack ads. Now, we're told that the Republican leaders were so careful, they didn't let any wackos come through. You remember the chuckleheads, the wacko birds, the fanatics, the sociopaths, the obsessed individuals. Well, let's see, who do we have? Cory Gardner in Colorado. This is a personhood freak, carefully chosen. The difference between the chuckleheads, the wacko birds on the one hand, and the mainstream Republicans, purely cosmetic, purely a matter of self-marketing, right? Hide your lunatic opinions. Don't get too far out in front. Be a sort of a controlled reactionary, right? Don't let it all hang out. So Cory Gardner, this was a place where the Tea Party failed veteran Buck was going to take over that Senate race. The Republicans got him out. They gave him a seat in the Congress. And now Cory Gardner, a Tea Party personhood freak extremist, gets the seat. In North Carolina, Tom Tillis, part of the hated local government machine, right, in the South Carolina legislature. This guy is a party to savage cuts of education, which, given the North Carolina future built on Research Triangle and related things, that's a death sentence for the future of the state. He gets the seat. James Lankford, another specimen. This guy looks like death warmed over. From Oklahoma, he takes the seat vacated by the Corbett or whatever his name was, retiring. He's already forgotten. Shelley Moore Capito. Shelley Moore Capito, as the Moore suggests, she's a legacy. She's a silver spoon oligarch. She's there because her father was the governor of the state. Steve Daines in Montana, another extremist. I believe he's on the personhood agenda. David Perdue in Georgia, the voice of the raging petty bourgeois id. Mark Levin says David Perdue is a true conservative. Mike Rounds in South Dakota. My God, where do they get these people? And then we have the top three, actually, on this rogues gallery of new Republican senators. Joni Ernst. Now here, the question for the United States, for these Republicans, where is the boundary between being a reactionary and being a fascist? And I would say you become a fascist when you advocate the use of armed force, illegal armed force, to get to your goals, right? In other words, the Squadrace of Mussolini and the Sturmabteilung of Hitler, these are people who go into violent terroristic actions outside of the law to smash their opponents and get through. Now, with Joni Ernst, we have, of course, the hog castrator, the cultural populist. We've been through this, right? The cultural populism, it's been done to death. So she was for impeachment already back in the middle of the summer. She is somebody who says that she's got a 9mm pistol and that she's going to use that pistol on government officials who come by and who don't respect her rights. So with that, I'm afraid, as soon as you bring out the 9mm pistol, you've crossed the line from being a reactionary to being a fascist. Back in a minute.
Hi, this is Larry Smith. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. When the cleaners ruined some special clothing, all they could do was show us a sign that said they weren't responsible. But when they got the letter from one of our Legal Shield attorneys, he promptly gave us a check for $1,152. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
This winter, next to water and food, you need a safe, storable fuel supply for your preparedness needs. Spare fuel is the answer. Unlike gasoline, spare fuel can be safely stored with your other supplies for many years and works in any gas-powered vehicle or backup generator. With the bitterly cold temperatures predicted for this winter, now is the best time to stock up on spare fuel. So go to GetSpareFuel.com. That's GetSpareFuel.com. GetSpareFuel.com.
On Facebook, on the news, and in conversations with friends, we're bombarded every day with advice on how to be healthier, from gluten-free and non-GMO diets to how much exercise and sleep the body needs. But how much have you heard about alkalizing the body? AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops are a holistic and natural way to get your body's pH levels back in balance. Just a few drops in water will help your body rid itself of harmful waste. And even the healthiest of diets can be complemented with your daily use of AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops. Who isn't looking for more vibrance, vigor, and energy? Now buy 2 bottles of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops and get $10 off your order. Visit alkavision.com or call 800-518-7615. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops are packed with a powerful combination of the most alkaline minerals and compounds. Open the door to greater health, vitality, and zest for life. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health. Call 800-518-7615 or head to alkavision.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 square meals you'll need in an emergency. So the Freeze Dry Guys 3 square meal unit sale is just the ticket. A variety pack of tasty, nourishing breakfast, lunch, and dinner on sale now. Breakfast is Freeze Dry Guys' favorite. Hot oatmeal and sweet dehydrated bananas. Lunch is Mountain House freeze-dried hot macaroni and cheese and crisp green beans. And dinner is Mountain House long grain wild rice pilaf and hearty beef stew, vegetables, and gravy. Call Freeze Dry Guy and ask for details on the 126 serving 3 square meals unit. One case normally $164.37. Sale price at only $138.90. Save over $25. Get 2 or 3 cases and save even more. Or ask about Freeze Dry Guys Fall Chili Special. Always free shipping to lower 48 states. Call 866-404-3663 or click freezedryguy.com. And hurry, the Fall Chili Special and 3 square meals unit are on sale while supplies last. From the Freeze Dry Guy, the finest freeze-dried and dehydrated foods available for long-term storage, period.
UnseenNow.com, proud sponsor of GCN. Unseen Now's unparalleled encryption tools keep your communications secure. GC.
I now have the statistic. Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg of New York, competing for a 3rd term in November 2009, spent $102 million of his own money, $183 per vote, $183 per vote. James Hinton is approximately 60 votes per dollar. So if you're looking where to invest your money, and I'll wrap this up in just a second on these candidates. So Joni Ernst, I think we've agreed, has, according to at least one powerful argument, crossed the line from being a reactionary to being a fascist with her 9mm pistol. That applies to, you can apply that retroactively. And then we have the dynamic duo, Ben Sasse and Tom Cotton. Ben Sasse in Nebraska, Tom Cotton in Arkansas. And what do we have here? These are 2 of a kind. You'll remember that we had in previous years, Barack Obama and Deval Patrick, one the principal candidate, one the spare. And I think this example has attracted enough attention so that a certain Freemasonic reactionary network has decided to field these 2. They were featured in a New York Times article a while ago, similar profiles, elite education, Ivy League, international credentials, but at the same time, good old boys. Now, with Ben Sasse, he, of course, a reactionary, thinks the Pope is the Antichrist. The principal thing with him, though, is the slogan, 93, 93, 93. That was his 93 days, 93 counties, 93 new ideas. However, unfortunately, this is the signature of Aleister Crowley of the Order of the Golden Dawn and British intelligence and the British Occult Bureau, a British spook. However, Ben Sass represents a very, very, very dubious network. And remember, the problem with Ben Sass is when Pagegate was going on, when Congressman Foley and Congressman Kolba were molesting the pages, who were minors, there was a proctor there, a tutor and supervisor of these pages,